I waited patiently, and see, I think I did good. I didn't call you, no. But it's not just about your gout. It's more about the uric acid and the people that are at high risk that can have uric acid in the bloodstream. These are people that have heart disease, diabetes, metabolic syndrome, obesity, and kidney disease. Yes, and I know that you waited to go to Aunt Betty's house, and I know you enjoyed your alcohol and all the meat that Aunt Betty has on display. Yeah, because she loves the trout, she loves shrimp, any kind of seafood. Aunt Betty is there. The anchovy, you name it, Aunt Betty's gonna have it. And I know she kept that bar stocked full of alcohol. And you're mixologist. You like to take any type of drink and throw it in there and mix it up with candy. And you on your way, girlfriend. Yep, you on your way. But how do you feel today? You, oh, okay. You're doing pretty good. But you're going to have to look for it because this happened before. Well, it didn't happen right away, but with you, it's about a week, and then that little thumb gets all big and the toes get really big and you get the swelling and start telling me about that frozen shoulder you have. Yeah, because everything that you ate, it has purines. And purines are broken down into the system, uh, into uric acid. And that uric acid, oh, it can cause havoc to the body. Yes. But you know what? I'm not going to leave you high and dry because all those things that you ate, hey, that made you feel good. And anybody with health problems, they're going to bend the rules a little bit. But, I know you kind of go overboard. But I got something for you, though. I did find some foods that were anti-inflammatory and had quercetin in them, and those foods were black tea and coffee and raspberries and cherries and grapes. All those are good to lower um, the uric acid in your bloodstream. Yeah. And you got whole grains and olive oil and beans and mixed berries and fruits, citrus berries. And bananas are good for lowering the uric acid in your bloodstream. Well, uh, I know it haven't really started acting up, but when it does, you're not the nicest person. But I'm just saying in advance because you're that person that it gets so bad that you always end up at the doctor. You didn't forget what I told you when you go get your test result because this is what people don't do. When you're waiting for your test results, and that's any results, ask for the optimum results. You can't remember that? Think of a Duracell battery and the longevity that it has and the less risk that you have when you're a Duracell battery, or you're less apt to have a lot of disease when you have optimum test results. But when you have uh, the normal test results, there are people that could be outside the normal range, but they can still be healthy. And even there are people that with health issues that are in the 95% range, and they got those problems. So that's a scale that the doctor used for his results, looking at 95% of people that are healthy. But you want the word optimum because you're gonna need optimum because for that Aunt Betty's Thanksgiving Day that you had, because those outy gouty arthritis is gonna hit you because this happened the last year around this time, and you're gonna do it at Christmas dinner too. But the good news is, at least you know you have the foods that can combat the uric acid in your bloodstream. So if you can do that, maybe, it won't last as long. But when yours come on, oh, it's a bear. And you become a bear. So just think about what I said. And I hope you took notes. And remember, you want to be like that Duracell battery, not just on this particular test results, on any test results that you get back from a doctor. So um, I hope you get through this Thanksgiving, and I hope in a week or two, or whenever. I hope it don't strike, and if it does strike, I hope it don't be as bad as it was last year. So I'm out, and if it gets too bad, call me because I'm available. I'll get you to the hospital. We'll do what we need to do. And I know you, on the way there, you're going to be talking about, can we stop and get a donut? Can we stop? And no matter what I tell you, you still got to, put something in that bloodstream that's going to kind of jack you up. But you know I love you. And I'm glad you enjoyed yourself at Aunt Betty's. And Aunt Betty know I wasn't coming, but she sent you a plate anyway. That's okay. We'll just put it on the counter, and somebody will come through and eat it. But I love you, and you take care.